little bit. You can write the very general information or introduction about your problem itself, little bit over here. Then you discuss it as some treatment. For example, like in the quantitative research, we normally know that what will be the solutions of research because the previous study will be done, right? It can be alternative A, B, C, and so on. We are might be different with a qualitative study or case study where they don't have solution yet. That's why they don't have, much information in hand. They can go to exploratory. But for us, we already know some possible answer to help us. So that's why we already identify our IB and DB in advance. Am I right? Right. So whatever you write must be a full paragraph. And some of us might love to have very lengthy problem statement, up to 10. Some students love to write up to 15 problem statements, 15 pages. Then after that, the examiner slaughter them. So is there any rule of thumb how many pages that we need to write? Our problem statement? Huh? No rule of thumb. There is no magic number. Right? Should be? Should be brief. Brief can be 1 page. How long? How lengthy? Minimum 2 pages. Any other options? So everybody okay with the football formations? So as if we have a 4 paragraph consists of 2 pages according to Latifah. Right? Anyone else would like to respond? How many? At least? Can we have a consensus in this way that we should have our 2 pages of program study? Alright, if your framework is too big, too complicated, IBDB, 10 IB, 20 limited variable, so you cannot have 2 pages. So what will be the ideal situations for to write our good problem study? What? 1 page. 1 page. We have 2 alternatives now. Make difficult to decide. How many guys? 3. 5. 2 to 5. So minimum 2, maximum 5 pages. MBA scholar, PhD scholar.
Maximum 10 pages.
Because study, when you read the 10 pages problem statement, what the best mark you give to him? Lot of question mark. Be careful. This examiner sitting here. Alright. So how many? 5 pages. So 5 pages. Maximum. Maximum. So you can go to the minimum of 2 pages and maximum not that long. 3. Yeah.
Not more than 3.
Not more than 3. That's the examiner tell you the secrets how to read and evaluate your problem statement. So maximum don't go too lengthy. You have to hold a very good way and you write in very convincing one. You write up to 3 pages. 2 is good enough. So that's why the examiner keep complaining. Look at here, he said, why he wrote? Sometimes you wrote about literature review and problem statement, No, don't go for that. And now you already know how to link your problem statement with the football formations. Whatever it is, you can write first paragraph, second paragraph, third paragraph, you can write. But you have to touch this a bit. The main is the ultimate goal over here, which is you want to solve your evil. That will be your ultimate goal. You want to score. Right? Okay. Yes. Yes.
Can you put it table inside the statement of problem?
Can we put the table inside our problem statement? The problem statement, we put the table here.
No.
That's
Okay.
evidence.
No. You can put in the background. And you can put the background table.
Alright. Thank you. Another question. Can I get other response to answer our friends here? Can we put the table inside our problem statement? When you read the problem statement, you put statement. Remember the keyword over there. It's a statement. Right? It's not a problem. Not problem table. You're not even they write a problem figure. Say a problem statement. So you have to put this statement. And you can follow what Moses said just now. You can put it in introduction or background of study to strengthen, your arguments. To say that, oh yes, we need this in our brain. Right? Is there any question before I proceed to the next slide? Adiba, you face it down. No, you're okay, fine, right? Very clear. Adiba, you? More something? You like to go, right? Okay, let you move to the next slide. Okay, well, I think everybody have their own perception and a very subjective when they go through to your problem statement. But please, again, be unique, and whatever you write, you should know that's the ultimate goal and the focus of your research. The focus of your research will be your why, your dependent variable, right? You need to solve it. Okay? And some key takeaway before we end my lecture over here. So let me start with the first one, the key takeaway today. So the first one, you should know what you are doing. Means that a good understanding of the topic, a deeper knowledge of knowledge. For example, like you're reading 30 articles, for me is enough. Why you need to go for hundreds? Why you go for 500? To get the initial ideas on related topic. Good understanding of the topic is a very important, right? So the second one, address the most pressing issue that can be for the scholars. They say that, hey, we need to come out to concrete solutions. We want to get the practical knowledge. We want to get the practical solutions. We have to solve the practical gaps. We have to solve the theoretical gaps, for example. And our problem statements need to convey the explanatory information for the history. Explanatory means that you listen it, right? You want to explain it. You want to explain it as a part of your theory. Okay? Must not to be too long. Too long can have 10 pages just now. Right? Not too short. So brief means that half page. Is that your problem statement? Right? Then it's a part of when you wrote too brief. So you don't want too long and you don't want too short. 2, just nice. Up to 3. Okay, now from now you know, and please remember, don't write your problem statement more than 3. Right, Dr. Fatia already mentioned just now, 3 maximum times. Get go for it. Okay? Then, yeah, there is no magic number, right? There is no rule of thumb. But we try our level best to make it as simple as possible. So up to 3 pages. And entirely clear on what needs to be done. Right? Entirely. What we wrote over there must be clear. And it does not have to capture every variable in our theoretical variable. Sometimes, we have to write also even the control variable in our problem statement. We have to write all the dimensions in our problem statement. So that's why you say that we could have to write 2 pages. We might need to go for 7 pages or 10 pages. No, it's not necessary. As long as you know that what is your focus of study. What you're going to solve in the end. Going to solve it dealing, or going to solve your ID, or your mediating and so on and so on. It depends. What is your ultimate goal? If why is your ultimate goal, then why is a compulsory thing. Right? And should address the theoretical needs and escalating something that we refer to as knowledge theory. Yeah? Okay, and the statement provide the clarifying purpose, of course. We have a DB over there, and can encourage us to think creatively. That's why one researcher, another researcher can write, their problem statements differently because they might not crack it. Some students come to me and say, Doctor, very difficult to find gaps, and I don't know what to write. When you go through every paper, they might write their own different style, their different way and different style. Look at their paper, how they write. For me, when I want to write something, I will get one article. I need to get one article, then I benchmark the article. The best article that I go through so far, I benchmark the article. That's the best way for us. How to write a good problem statement. Sometimes in article, they provide one subsection regarding the problem statement. When you go through the annual journals, science studies, tailor research publications, right? They provide some section regarding the problem statement. No, they mix up, right? So how do we know that in introduction they put something like a problem statement? How do we know that? Guys, I know that you already quite some time reading the articles. You have to help me. How do we identify the problem statement from the article? Introduction section.
Now introduction most of the present article they quote the problem statement or should be
The introduction.
And latest article maybe the new definition and included there. But now most of the article should be the one here should be right in that direction. Should at least the readers should be see that definition.
Alright? What would be the best answer for this? How do we identify the problem statement in introductions? First paragraph, second paragraph, third paragraph, fourth paragraph, and fifth paragraph.
First paragraph in the introduction now focus in the area of concept.
Alright.
So it should be up to the first paragraph.
Fourth paragraph.
And introduction.
So the problem statement will be
Second or third paragraph, the writer or the other focus in the why doing this decision.
okay.
It's a sexual validation.
Right? Can we get others? Okay. Can I get? Yes.
How about abstract?
How about the abstract?
Because sometimes with the abstract it is pointed out what is the problem
Yeah.
and how they go about solving issues.
Yes. Thank you, Dr. Jin. Let me answer the June question first. For the abstract, normally we need to clearly write our objective instead of problem. Okay. So the objective. If we want to follow what we call that emerald, so they will give to us, the format of the abstract. The first one, objective. Second one is a method, right? The third one could be your findings, and then the fourth one, implications, and the fifth one, keyword. What is the fifth one? Objective, method, findings, implications. The last one? Originality. So basically, objective we need to write in our abstract instead of our problem statement.
But sometimes if you read the abstract, you will be able to identify the problem there.
Right. So they put it in such a way like objective. So you study to identify. Maybe they want to put some introduction here. For example, like there is no research been done previously, and just research objective to investigate blah blah blah. So maybe some introductions, maybe 100, but not too lengthy. This maximum is about 250 words. Right, but 250 words, that's maximum. Okay, then we come back. When we go through the article, introduction part, right? So how do we identify our problem statement? Can we look at from the first paragraph, second paragraph, third paragraph, the fourth paragraph? Let's say we have a maximum 5 paragraphs in introduction. It's not too lengthy, right? Especially when you want to publish in the science diary. You know, we're very particular with the numbers of words. It's not your dissertation. People might don't want to read a very lengthy one, a very thick one. Some people don't want to read it. Right? But you can express, you can write in such a way, easy to understand. And there's a key point of the day that you can solve it. And be good enough. So when you go through the articles, the introduction part, from where you will get some good idea regarding our problem statement. Because in article we don't have a subsection that talk about the problem statement. So we have normally first paragraph. We have first paragraph, second, third, fourth, and fifth, let's say. Is that the maximum for introduction in article? Right, introduction part will be the first paragraph. Normally they write with the problem statement. Which paragraph? Second?
The second half.
Second half. So it will be somewhere here. What about fourth? Contributions. Then the last one? Outline of paper. Thank you very much. We have our senior here. So helping us is said that the second and third paragraph. Look at when you read the introduction of the paper, all the time they will explore and they will critique some of the housework. They say that this one not enough, this one they say, the result is not up to the student, I believe bad luck. But at least, you can see there are problems in the second and third part. Okay? Third one, maybe the contributions. This finding will be contributed to someone else, blah, blah, blah. And outline of the paper, the last section. Okay, so we're done with that. And be specific with the job to be done. And some gap have been revealed between existing literature and the ideal situation. Right? There's always the gaps. Gap means that what is the current literature, current scholar findings with the ideal situation. But of course, as human beings, when we look at the current situation, it's not like what we expected, right? So we might need to improve it so we can have it in our problem statement sessions. Alright, some tips for you. What's different takeaway and tips? I don't know what to put or what. Okay, fine. That's it as well. So you can find it based on the threshold. It's a mixed method book, right? The best mixed method book written by Creswell. I adopted from him. And according to Creswell, he said that when you write opening sentence, that stimulates reader interest as well as the quality and issue to the broad audience. So that's a very important one. So you have to write very good and interesting opening sentence. And don't write something like idiomatic expressions. Right? Don't use it. My student wrote about something like the first paragraph, first sentence, she wrote something like, human will, human destroy. I said, from where you can see this? It's your own word. He said, no, from someone else, but I forgot. Who the one who told about this? I said, big. And it's not really suitable for your program statement. Right? And consider numeric Suppose this numbering is type open. Consider numbering before impact. Numbering, you can say that's 30%, 40% of blah 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 blah. Right? So you can start with the statistic as well. So you can write on it and clearly identify the research problem, which is your DV over there, and indicate why problem is important by citing numerous reference justifications, right, to study the problem. And make sure the problem is framed in a manner consistent with the approach of study. And the last one, ensure the single or multiple problem info. What do you mean by single and multiple problem info? Can we have multiple DB? Can we have multiple DB?
Yeah.
Huh? Some examiners don't like it, you know. You say your DB must be one. You know? When I wrote the DB like this, I mean not me, my students, Y1, Y2, X here. Can we have a 2 DB here? So we have the multiple problem. Then we call it as a multiple problem. So but some examiner love only to have one Y. It's not too complicated. I mean, it's too simple. It's not too complicated. We want something like, you know, a different, unique compared to others. So I guess I already come to the end of lecture regarding the problem statement. I do believe some of you still doubt that, so I open for discussions. If you have any ideas or you want to share your experience before in order to develop your problem statement. I believe some of you already reached the findings stage. Some of you just started the research. Why I get your opinion? So you have a question in hands now. Can I have questions from you? Do you really feel what I'm saying? Is it? So now what is the problem?
The research camp and problem statement with DARP.
Are they different? Right, so we come back again, right? That question. Good. So are they different with the research camp and problem statement? So just now we already explained to you what the characteristics of dimension can be part of the research camp, and another ones we have discussed as well what is the components of the problem statement. So research camp and the problem statement over here. Do they different? Good questions. Can we get second question? Or you want me to answer? Alright, in research gap just now, we already explained and discussed with you. So you found that something negative relationship, right? For my no consensus from literature review, and you write in one subsections. And you can write also the summary of the gaps over here using your own words as a part of your statement. Of course, with justifications and the citations that refer again to the particular article that mentions. But you can write a summary of your research gap. But of course, with a proper citation that refer again to this one. This one you can get directly from them, too complicated for people to understand. Some of them you might write, up to 10 hours, different articles. Very difficult. But if you put it in such a good way, a good writing, it can be a summary of your research gaps over here with a proper definition. Then it can help you to enhance the quality of your problem statement. Because remember, we only have up to 3 pages. We cannot go longer than that. Otherwise, we lose our focus. We can have 7 to 8, but we worry as our capacity is limited. That's why we have to limit it to to make sure that we do not lose our focus. Right? I answer your question. Thank you so much. Can I get the second questions? Oh, you want to meluahkan perasaan maksudnya? Ada? Yes, Vivian. Okay. Eric, don't laugh.
Usually, the examiner will focus on industry problem, about problem statement. So, in problem statement, we have like industry problem and the research plan.
Alright, good. As Mohsin just now also mentioned, we can classify the problem statement according to two parts. One the practical parts, then the second one is theoretical parts. So if you are DBA students, you might put maybe up to one paragraph, regarding the industry problem. Right? But remember, for MBA and DBA, you can write the source of your dissertation. That can be 70-30 or maybe 80-20. 80 from journal articles. Journal article 80% and 20% from newspaper cutting. It can be magazine, company report, annual report, sustainability report, right? So you can put all as a part of this. DBA and MBA. What about PhD? PhD 90-10%. Mostly from journal articles. So that's why the journal article is very important for us. Right? It is showcase. It's the outcome of your research. If you didn't publish your research, means there's something wrong with your research. Something wrong with your findings. So it's the quality of research. So you have to publish your paper. Right? You want to grade, you want to pass, but you say that, oh, okay, I'm PhD, but I don't want to publish. Do you think you are the only one who writing a PhD or doing a PhD nowadays? PhD means that publication. 3 years, time frame given to you. How many papers you can publish, especially in the Scopus lecture. Because what? There's something that you can use it to get a better job or promotion, and can help the university itself to improve their ranking, right? And achieve the KPI. So you have to think also in future. How many people you want to publish? You want to establish yourself, right? Expert in publishing, expert in governance. You want to be somebody who is expert in that thing. And not somebody can know and can do everything. I can do HR, I can do finance, I can do something, I can do everything. Just choose it, like, oh, I'm a green HR. You go for green HR. That's a very clear direction, right? Okay, and problem statements like anatomy of our body. And previously, so become a lecturer, it's not easy. You know how to draw also. You have to know how to draw, right? So some people say that literature review like heart. A pumping vein to every part of our body. Then what about problem statements? Is it hand or is leg only? Or brain only? What will be your problem statement?
All of them.
Huh?
All of them.
Whole body will be? You're right. The brain, right? Problem statement, right? Take your directions. Because why? Your problem statement will refer to your title. Unmade again. Then research objective, research questions. Then, of course, the problem statement here. And of course, your literature review as a guest. And methods. And to the end, there's something you're going to solve it in the end, right? So must be related to each other. So that's why problem statement is very important. And most of us don't know how to develop a problem statement. And everybody have their own perceptions how to evaluate a good problem statement. It's a very subjective one. Even the professor, the one who wrote the problem statement, when someone else read it, they might feel that, they said it's not enough, you have to write this. This is something very abstract. But at least we know how to write it. So it's very clear directions. And what we need to prepare and we achieve our learning outcome today. So we know that how to develop, how to control, use our problem statement. At least we learn something today. If there is no questions, I pass back to our program manager to come back. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Dr. Yuri. I believe that this was a very insightful session. And thanks everybody for joining us. I look forward to meeting you again for our upcoming training. Just to give you a quick reminder, next week we are going to have one invited talk. The person who we are inviting is Associate Professor Dr. Nordin, and he's going to talk about tips for supervision on graduation on science. It's mainly being planned for our supervisors, but you're also welcome to join because I have had a look at the slides, and I believe some of the slides might be also interesting to you guys. So if you have time, you can join us. It's 3 to 4 p.m. next Friday. All right? Thank you very much. Oh, again.
Sorry.